Let there be peace and love. Welcome to Satsang. One has to understand, once for all will be the best. Otherwise, again and again, that it is not through the mind that one makes the realization of the self a fact. It is exactly when one doesn't touch the mind, even though the mind may appear and disappear. So that has to be heard again and again, if not once for all, which can be now. And being quiet and clear about that, to keep quiet where you always are, so that what is always there reveals itself. So that it's only that which is. And as the snake looks like covering the rope, once you know it's a rope, even though there is in appearance sometimes a snake and sometimes not, you cannot mistake yourself for what appears. Even though the body and the mind will have the previous same experiences, minus, of course, all the anxiety of the search and the beliefs that one has to go beyond and make so many efforts, which is a big thing. Yet, if there is any questions, any doubt, anything which is just put in a drawer just now. So if it is put in a drawer, it will reappear. Ask it, expose it. Maybe it will be the last so-called impediment. Because it is not the most ultimate or smartest question or doubt which will necessarily end the cycles. Anything can do. Yeah.
For me are the dreams in the night.
Dreams in the night.
Yeah, then the most obsessive are the dreams with counting, with numbers.
With money?
No, not money.
With time. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
A kind of Sudoku problems. And that came very, yeah.
Then you are
time by
successful? You are a good one?
No, I'm always confused and lost my direction in that kind of dreams.
It's a dream, huh? So
Yeah,
you have to
it's a dream.
lose your direction. In dreams, what can you do? Only lose your direction, even in this dream. That's why we search. I would not give so much importance that if it is this dream or that dream. Anyway, you are in a dream, huh? To ask this question. You see, it's always the same. To whom happens the dreams? To you. And to whom happens to wake up from those dreams? Again, to you. So, many layers of mind, many dresses of emotions and whatnot covers this I. Now, you just have to look, is there any I if I don't consider, just for a moment, all what is glued to it, so-called glued to it. It's that direction, you see. No, your numbers will not be betterly solved, but who cares then? Doesn't matter about dreams. You know, dreams are the expression. I'm not a very smart psychologist, but it looks at many dreams as just the expression of frustration or of anything which printed you during the waking state, and you try to fulfill them, or you try whatever in dreams. So they are connected, all those states, in a way. It's not if you consider that the waking state has to be in a certain way to be more happy, then maybe it's interesting to take care of the dreams. But if you start to see that the waking state is as a dream, means it goes on changing, the time is different because it looks you always go back to the same waking state. But you see everything is changing anyway. Only this I looks like not changing. But it cannot be what the I looks at or what the I experiences, because that goes on changing. So what is this which is never changing, that I call I? But what is it? So that direction. Yeah? Yeah.
Some doubts are coming and going, and I think the main thing is about believing that this life is enough for realizing.
You may have some Buddhistic influence because they say it's never this life, you are never ready this life. So,
Who says it? I don't know.
the Buddhists.
I was never.
Yeah, I know, but you are maybe a Buddhist by birth. No, I mean to say this is one of those beliefs.
It's like the
You will never make it.
like the body mind say. The mind say it's not possible for me. And
But it's
I
a
have to do
thought,
others.
huh? It's a thought.
Yeah, it's a thought. I think.
Yeah. Is there any thought which will speak the truth?
No.
Then, why do you consider that thought more real than some other thought? It's clearly seen it's a thought.
Yes.
Then you can let it go, unless you are so attached to it. But then what a pity.
There is some things, when you talked yesterday, complicated desires.
Yeah.
I have the hang to go into a habit or whatever.
Yeah, that will continue, sure.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. The snake appears still sometimes. But you know, habits.
How to find this real trust that it can happen?
It happened already. Yeah.
This morning arose this morning arose an understanding about self-realization and the seeker you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And is it like Russian dollies?
Mm-hmm.
So you move the bigger one and let it go, and finally stay the little one, the cutest, the cutest.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like to be the seeker, to be like the one who wants enlightenment, or
Yeah.
the one who wants to reach another time. I am that, but it's always a circle, a vicious circle again.
You said that yesterday,
Yeah.
yes.
And,
So you went back there.
yeah,
How
but
come?
it's sin. It is sin always.
Yeah, okay, it is
To
sin.
say so. When it happened, it just happened because only that remains. No one to tell I am that, or I seek for enlightenment, or
Yeah,
is it that?
yeah, it is. There is no one to tell I am enlightened and then I am free or whatever. Yeah. But I wonder who is the one with this little doubt.
A thought.
Yeah, but you see, when you are there in that I am that.
Yeah.
How could you ever anymore listen to the doubt of even the cutest doll?
Because of habits.
Yeah, but you didn't know it was a habit.
Because it's seen. It's like.
It's seen, okay. Then
so
it
it's a
is
habit
enough.
of attention.
Okay, perfect. It's an habit, so there is no problem with habits. Unless you have an idea, it should not appear again. The habits have not to be so intense or there. Because I wonder when you say I am that it looks you tell me you know it. Oh, you see, to tell I am that, it's not expressed by someone. It first of all, it's the teacher generally you say, I am that at the proper time, and that one we swallow it once for all. Okay? So, you may speak from somewhere. Let's take the cutest doll. Because she can have like, it looks like a look prior to herself and sees the habits, yeah? Mm-hmm. But that is like, okay, the doll is on the cliff with emptiness, on emptiness, and this is the fullness of life. And she can see the emptiness. But that this difference is made by whom? It's because there is the doll to make the difference. The seeker. Yeah?
A belief into that doll.
Yes. So when the doll says, I am that, in fact it's not yet I am that. It is, oh, I am also, or I am emptiness now. I experience that, but as a concept, means generally the concept is emptiness. Or nothingness, or eternity, whatever language you worked with before. So the doll is too much. The belief in the doll is too much. So what happens if you don't care about what the doll speaks?
Vanished.
And so you keep quiet there. Otherwise you recreate each time something which looks real. And then what? But you have to keep quiet there so that that itself reveals itself. Because you see a glimpse, it's a funny image, but anyway, I would say, this is good. Doll, emptiness, life. It's like it has a leg, sometimes it allows, or it happens that it has a leg in emptiness. So can describe very well what is emptiness, and looks like all what the scripture says about I am that. But the other leg, of course, brings it back. So actually, it's just a dip. It's like not even a dip. It's just like an experience of it. But you are very much there, actually. You see? When there is nothing like that. There is nothing like that. It's part of the hallucination, the cosmic hallucination. Not only the personal one, is the whole hallucination. Nowadays, I tell you, everything is known. So everything is banalized. And in the mouth of seekers who are in satsang for a few years, they will say big words, not even knowing what it is. The mind owns, even I am that. It is something, you have to know that. Before, there was a difficulty as big but different. We could not find a master. Very difficult to find a master. To find someone who freely speaks with all his love about what is. Now, we are so many teaching that. It became, even in books, are overflowing the mind with all those great sentences, smarter and smarter, that it's a soup. It is a soup. And that's the difficulty of now. So you cannot overcome, you can overcome, but you cannot help. It is like this nowadays, but I have to tell. Be careful. I prefer you say small words, but where exactly what you experience, rather than to own big words, and then one is confused if you already know this or not, and then the answers, what? Okay. But it's part also of the journey to hear this, so no problem. It's the duty of the teacher to tell, look, you say this, but maybe it's not what it is in your mouth. It doesn't come from the right place. It doesn't have the perfume. You see? That is the difference between a teacher and a guru. The teacher will speak the same words from somewhere. The guru speaks directly without the mean of the mind, except the words come from the mind. But the words don't come from the mind, or don't come from the memory or from the learning. Same words. You see? Okay, it's part of the seeking anyway. So it doesn't matter. There will be always a big difficulty at any period of time. It goes on changing. You go in a spiritual library, the titles are amazing. Each time better and better. Say, wow. So good. So you see, very good, because it's worth to ask. Anyway, it's wonderful.
last night I could not sleep, and the fire for freedom was totally there, and it was like urgency, but like emergency.
And what's missing so that it happens? What's missing? You believe that it's not there. It doesn't look like anything. You will not feel it in a special way. And you don't need your mind anymore to understand. So what makes you believe it's not there? Habits. You love them? You see, that's why there is a time where you have to be very vigilant. Just not to make cycles. Can you lose who you are, what you are? So, those pangs of separation, this fire for freedom, is in the mind.
Yeah. Suddenly it was a collapsing of everything.
Yeah. Yeah, once you realize it's in the mind, it collapses. And where are you left when something collapses? Where are you left? There is still something, but you cannot catch it. Yeah.
There's a fear when I keep quiet
Yeah.
that the I will lose the whole knowledge about the self, about liberation. And it's not because I want to keep something, it's because so far it looks like that the mind was somehow useful to understand your words, what you're saying, and to see what the mind is. And there's a fear when I keep quiet that somehow I could lose any information which could be important.
But because of the information you are there. Because you heard the informations, you are there, where you describe. So now you have to keep quieter than to keep the information. To keep quieter.
And if I forget everything,
it's better.
Whatever you
It's
want,
better.
there's no problem.
No problem. Better. You needed the information to come here. Now, leave everything behind. Keep quieter. Don't worry. We can never bring the mind with us to realize. Sure. Yes. Yeah. You want to be here? Oh, Papa has a lot of work today. arms, one lips.
Ganga, can you tell me again what it means to be quiet?
Don't ask this question. That's to be quiet. But don't pick up another one. That's to be quiet. So, can you catch this quietness? So keep quiet. This is the perfect direction towards realization. Realization means self will reveal itself. You cannot do better than that. Yeah.
I think kind of obstacle for example, state.
Little.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
For example, state when I believe
Yeah.
the self is really itself. It's a feeling when became calm and known, and I can experience the world. I feel I experience the world in another way, but I don't know what is that. Maybe I can be present, more present. I feel that.
Yeah. When you have this experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yet it's an experience.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
a glimpse. Is it a glimpse? Okay.
if you like, I can call it so.
Yeah.
But you see, a glimpse, of course, everybody is different, but it's not like something you have every month, a glimpse. I mean, the word is again banalized. I'm very happy with the experience. You see, a glimpse, you would react a bit differently. You would, you cannot go. Okay, doesn't matter. You have this experience, yeah? Okay. Of course, it gives you what you said. You are calmer, more quiet. You feel more present. Of course, because you are not busy so much with the mind. It's the mind which brings you here and there and whatever. Yeah? So, sure. Now, if you like to go back there, you know the way because you already experienced it. Maybe it is satisfying for a while. So, very good. When you will not be satisfied anymore, then you ask me.
I have other things. I have other things.
Yeah, please, you ask, yes.
We can call the
You speak a
opposite.
little.
The opposite.
The opposite.
Yeah,
What does it
when
mean?
I feel weakness
Yeah.
and lots of thoughts coming, and I feel I can do nothing, but I see myself who can do nothing.
Yeah.
And I am, maybe the problem is that I don't like it.
Yeah, who would like, I mean, you should be a bit mad if you like not to be well. So it's normal, yeah. Then, what do you search? What do you want?
Maybe I'm searching for the calm state.
Yes, yes. So go back there more, I said. Go back there more. You know the way because you went there many times. Yeah? So go back there. It's true that going in the mind gives you, of course, also nice moments, but you are bound to have bad moments also. This is tiring to waver all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tiring.
But how I can finish?
How to finish that? It will not be with a solution in the mind. Yeah. It will be trying to see what is this person I call I. Yeah. It's a total different direction. Huh? Do you see the different direction?
I don't know.
So when you are in, now you are well or agitated? You are quieter or agitated now?
Quite.
You are quieter. So I'm quieter. And it's bound to be the other side of it soon. Yeah? I'm sorry to say, but it's like that. It's better to know. But you will get another quieter moment, don't worry. But you see, then you are... But there it happens always to the same one. Yes or no? Yeah. It's always to I.
I
I.
try to, but I don't know.
No, you should know.
I'm thinking about
Mhm.
how I can, what I can do. What I know I should do nothing, but
No, you should do something. If there is a I, it's a I too much. So, what happens there?
sometimes I think I'm not I, but
I feel so. Yeah, it's very clever. Yeah. So you see, that's why it's better to go to the direction from where I arose, or where I disappears when you say I something.
what is that?
But you go and see. You follow the direction.
I believe.
Huh?
I don't know.
No, you. Everybody knows. You don't want to know because you are used to always go outside. But there is a direction also inside.
I read the line of Papaji,
Mm.
and it's abide alone inside. And sometimes I try to do abide alone inside.
Yeah, but how do you do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I said. You don't know. Abide alone means don't attach any emotion or experience or knowledge at the moment you decide. Hmm?
Yeah, maybe I know that.
Okay, great. So it's very important. It's a very important step. So go there again and again. That's what I suggest you now. Go there more. Yeah? Great. Yeah.
I am annoyed and very upset to feel that when I try to stay inside, there is this movement of wanting to like, it's like to go with the mind again, like this movement of going out, and it's
Yes.
just driving me crazy because there is I see always this movement.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Good,
like-
you see it.
Like,
Already
I
good,
just
you
want to
see it.
stay there, like.
But you always stay there because I see I am out and I see I am in. I stays always there. It's about I. It's not about the happenings to I. So stay with I alone. You see, you start to see how much we bound. We have bound.
Fine.
We bind oneself to thoughts, to whatever is presented. Oh la la, presented. We bind ourselves, and then somehow we get attached also. That is the trouble. Looks like a trouble, but that's why you need the fire for freedom, because it will burn those so-called difficulties. Hmm? This is essential, you see, to want freedom this life. And when you get wiser, now. Nothing else will do, actually. And of course, on the way, this fire, this desire for freedom brings hell, which is what satsang tries to do. But that has to be there, absolutely. And being there, don't worry. Just do whatever you can do in your hands. Means nothing much. and yet, demystifying the mind. Again. Till you have moments of being freed from the mind. And then you see. You see, that's the purpose of meditation. Or, as Master mentioned the last time, of a mantra. It is so that the mind leaves you space of whiteness. You have to know that, you see. You have to know that. And then satsang comes. Who is the meditator? But if you don't know, if the meditator didn't reach there, he's still in fight with the jungle of the mind. You cannot ask him at that time, what do you do with the meditator? He needs the meditator to have at least spaces sometimes of quiet mind. Very important. Mm-hmm. That can be done through anything or through self-investigation also. Yes.
Diese Ferien vorbei und ich kann nicht mehr zum Satsang kommen, aber können Sie mich denn bitte trotzdem mit einziehen, wenn ich auch nicht da bin?
He says now he goes to school again and he cannot always be in satsang, and he asks if you can still let him be part even if he's not here.
Of course. You see, where your heart is, you are. That's great, huh? So you will be here. We'll keep a seat for you. Great? Agreed?
Bist du einverstanden?
Great. Very good. So when do you go to school?
Wann gehst du zur Schule? Ab wann?
Heute war ich das erste Mal da.
Today he goes for the first time, but only until noon.
Ah, very good.
Like say yesterday after the satsang that fire came back. It was also shocking all what happened in the satsang. But also fire came back.
What? Fire? Fire, he
The
said.
fire
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
And also I don't want to be the seeker anymore. It was just
Put it in the fire. What happens? And Madhu? It's a long time. Nothing to say.
No, it doesn't come.
Yeah, no, great, okay, nice. And what's going on?
Just still there is a belief in this I.
Ah, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. You believe what? What it believes?
That this I, the
Yeah.
person is real. This fear seems real.
You mean your body and your mind?
Yes, sometimes it is stronger. Sometimes it is just very, very soft,
Yeah.
almost nothing. But
Yeah.
when there it is almost nothing, still there is a little bit
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, right, right. So, what are you doing when you are there? What are you doing? You are waiting? What are you doing? I want to know. Where do you go?
I try to ask not who am I, but who experience it.
Yeah, right. And then what?
Try to not waiting a special experience.
No, it's okay. But when you ask who is experiencing, it's right question. Where are you left when you ask this question? What is it? Describe something. What is it?
I am very quiet, but still
Yeah, okay.
still there is the feeling that it is not it, something
Yeah,
is-
very good. So you are feeling quiet. Yeah, sure. If you are becoming so minimalist in your mind, you are becoming quiet. But then don't land there. Don't stay. Don't allow yourself to hook even that.
That's what I still don't understand, that don't land.
Yeah, but you see, when I say I am a woman, I call this, I land on the idea I am a woman, which is when I describe this body and so on. Okay? It's when you can describe your experience. It's a landing place. And generally we identify with that. This much you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So when you say I'm very quiet, and you know and you feel very well that it's still too much. Excellent. It's too much. Why? Because you describe what you experience. Yeah?
Yes.
Yes. So don't even give value or don't touch this experience when it comes to you. So where are you left? That's good. do you need absolutely to describe yourself? So that direction. Or even not a direction, just be quieter than your state of quietness, but then don't call it anything. Don't bring I here. Yeah? Not like this, like this. Did you go very far? Yes?
Can I stay where there is no that tiring movement?
Yeah.
Can I stay there?
Yeah. Stay there.
But can I?
For a while.
For a while,
Because
just
it
for a
will
while.
never be permanent. For a while, yes. Yes. Give this habit to your mind, not to be only agitated. Very important. Because you will love that place more.
I told you once about an experience when I was there for a week.
When you were?
I don't know, I was at a stay. It was not a stay, but
When? Long ago. It was long ago.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it doesn't matter.
But it was easy.
It came to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it will be not to be on that state forever.
It will be.
It will not be to be on that state forever. How you?
What
without-
you experienced?
Yes, because I had thoughts, and I have. It was just easy to be present and to come back to the present. I
But I thought you wanted to be quieter.
yes.
You're troubling your mind.
Yeah.
Maybe because of that experience, you start to ask all those questions and you have experiences and all that. But that's gone. It was a motor. Now you are here. And you don't want to trouble so much your mind. You would like to have a refuge of being alone without your mind.
Yeah. Just I don't understand.
Yeah, but don't try not to trouble yourself by understanding. You know the way to go there, you told me. So just go there. And then we may speak. Huh? Yeah?
I think this desire. Maybe I will ask somebody to ask a question because I can.
In translate. Little loud, that's
Yeah.
bad.
Szóval, hogy csak hogy ez a hogy talán van egy vágyam, de ezt nem tudom mondani.
Perhaps I have a desire.
And I have to let it go. I don't know. I can't. I just have to keep quiet.
It's one of the two. Or you want to feed the desire, or you want to feed these quiet moments.
Yes. Yeah. Maybe I mixed because of the experience. I mixed it.
Yeah.
With to be quiet. And to be in an effortless state.
Listen, be a bit more simple. Don't think that much. In order to have quiet moments. Quiet moments is not by thinking. Right? Know the value of it. People always put the philosophers and thinkers as the highest. Here is the contrary. When you don't think, which doesn't mean stupidity, you don't think, it's very valuable. So change your values. Yeah? But it's not by thinking that you will come to non-thinking. You just don't think. Yeah? Thank you very much.